Hello, this is Maggie week 1 and 2 video. So it's going to be a little bit longer because it's covering 2 weeks. First, we're going to get into this is very early in the stages of training. This is the first couple days she was here. This is place training. It's also what I like to use for engagement. And now I've done a couple sessions. That's some things I've done. We're not going to get too deep in the weeds in because I don't want to put them on video. To teach her what place means. See her looking at the mat, looking up at me, looking at the mat. She's trying to get a shortcut. She wants her treat. But then she goes. She gets on the mat and she gets her treat. And she's going to get no help from me. Now there again, there's some things I've done before you're seeing this video that is built to this. But there's no cues coming from me. There's not me trying to get her to get on it. She has to figure it out on her own. Just like right there, she gets on the mat with 2 feet. She knows, nope, you got to get all 4 on there and sit, and then I'll give you the treat. It's just a really good way I like to engage with them, work with them, build a rapport with them. It's just really great training. I love to use the marker training for teaching and building. It's a fabulous way to do it. And it also builds a nice foundation for when I go into the e-collar work. There again, you notice she has the e-collar on, but it's not being used. From day one, that's what I start. Just because I'm not going to use it doesn't mean they don't have it on. That way it's just another piece of equipment for them. There again, I'm not going to get too deep in the weeds with that, but that's pretty important. Here we're doing a little bit of loose leash healing, week 1. At the training center, no distractions. So with some turns, nice eye contact looking up at me. There again, I've done some things before this to get her to look up at me while I'm healing. And I'm not going to get into what I did there, but it's something I like to do. It doesn't hold with all dogs, and it doesn't hold, for the rest of the dog's life. That's more competition. But as far as just building the skill, it's wonderful in training, and I don't mind getting away from that eye contact. But I do love the turning, and they're paying attention to me. That's how I build that. There's no cones out. There's nothing out. It's just me, the dog, working there, because this is like 3 days into it. But very nice loose leash healing. Alright, here we are with a little bit of stay. And there again, I'm going back to the mat, and this is week 1. Very basic. Stepping away, coming back. There again, there are things I do for the stay command, the cue that I'm giving. That's not a command, that's a cue. I'm not going to, this isn't a training video, so I'm not going to go through all that. This is just a, basic summary of what's been going on. But there's other things behind the scenes before we got to this video. Because you don't want to give commands for marker training that to figure it out on their own, and then you apply a command after that. So there are things I've done to get to this stage, and it's just very, very basic week 1 stuff. I mean, we're probably this might have been Wednesday or Thursday of the first week, and it may have not even been that. It may have been earlier than that. And they pop off the mat because of the place training. That's natural. You're stepping away, they're going to want to come off. Things change. So we just work with them, have them stay. The big thing is I want to get back to that mat and give that reward. Give the mark, give the reward. All right, now here we are in week 2. Week 2 in the training center, we've gotten a little bit more advanced. So we're bringing out in public. I love to bring them out in public. We go through the whole 9 yards in the back seat for the ride, make sure we have no issues there, and then trying to come in the back seat. She was a sweet girl. There again, just a little basic sit stay, and walking into a new element, new environment, sights, sounds, smells, everything's a big deal. Nice loose leash healing, and we're going up nice, as you can see, into a little bit more advanced sit stay. Now, you're not going to really, there is no reason to do a sit stay if you're going to take your dog to Cabela's just to have them come with you. It's wonderful to take them. They allow dogs, but there's no reason to do a sit stay. This is training. And it's just, getting those, hey, sit, stay with those distractions. You're going to see her here in a minute stand up. And it's going to be because the intercom speaker kicked on and there was some type of announcement or something. There you go. She stood up. I didn't see her, but, hey, but she sat right back down. Very good. And that's just distractions I can't get at the training center when the time comes that I want those type of distractions. When I go out in public a lot, but it's not for the public, it's for the distractions, and do the things we talked about and the things we've worked on at the training center. Here again, I love to make this little circle around all these stuffed animals. It's just, hey, and she's doing great. Loose leash, just heel with me, loose leash. Now here you can see at ground level, hey, the head swinging. That's just, socialization. It's two different things. Socialization and training, that's two completely different things, but she's doing a great job. Right here, for some reason, she is getting a little bit more interested, nervous, but she's doing a wonderful job. So that is Maggie, week 1 and 2. Very, very good.